I can't believe it's Monday again. It just doesn't seem long since I was here before. And we're just about to go live. And I was going to be doing mediumship today, to be all honesty, but the still feeling a bit rough from my painkillers, and because I'm on a flare up just now, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to stick to cards today. So I've got an A, B, and C. Okay, so your answers is A, B, or C, and kind of reminds me of the Jacksons. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. The so pen at the ready, notebook at the ready, viewers at the ready. Yay! We've got our first. Hello, Eden, Anne. And I was going to be doing mediumship today, as I said, but I'm not feeling 100%, so I'm sticking with the cards today, and I'll get mediumship next week. And so the question is A, B, or C. So I have 3 different types of cards here. Hi, Facebook user. I might do if you give me A, B, or C. Hi, Nancy. Eden A, Linda B, and so we will try and keep up. We will try and keep up. And Eden, we'll get started with you. So you have the 9 of Gabriel, okay? So I want to say that you would understand where things have started to settle at this moment, and things are starting to progress for you, Eden. And because I feel that this is a very positive card, and there's lots of greens in there, which is new beginnings, new starts, new life, progression. The 9 is progression to completion, so you're almost coming full circle. The patchy bit here shows that there's still a couple of dregs still to be sorted out, if you can understand that, Eden. And but you have been working your way to, can I say, to get there. There's been a lot of changes around you, and a lot of, can I say, I feel with you. Hi, Nikki, Facebook user, Joe, Nancy. I may be all over the place today, so I just kind of apologise, because I'm like that when I'm not 100%. Hi, Shy, Janet. Any card, okay? Thank you, Nikki. I'm just trying to keep up with not to let the comments go too fast. But I want to say that you would understand that you've been sending out a lot of prayers lately, Eden, because I want to say that I feel that although there's like steps there, you have been going forward, but it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And but you are starting to, can I say, come onto an even keel. Things isn't as bad as what they used to be. And just sorting out I want to say that sorting out just little niggles in and around you, Eden, is how I feel. I don't feel it's anything too bad, if I can put it that way. And because I just feel that, hi Trish, and Adele, I just feel that it's like small annoying things in and around you just now. But it says stay determined and move forward, hence why it's the burnt orange. The burnt orange comes in with grounding, but it also comes in with energy for you at this precise moment. be prepared for any possibility. So bring your ideas into fruition and step forward. And environmental activism. Now, you must be thinking on making subtle changes in and around you and being conscious. And because it kind of like because it kind of like brings in the thoughts and thinking on things. And as I said, I can only apologise the stammering and the now because I'm just coping with a painkiller that doesn't agree with me. So, but I'm being honest with you, so we will do our best today and just get cracking. But I want to say that keep going the way you're doing, Eden, and because there is positivity there, progression is there, and the progression to completion, monetary, job, creations, end of arguments, etc. So progression to completion. So you're coming a full circle. The positive, 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 positive card. Rhonda, Facebook user. See, Trish. Oh, I have you down on the list, Trish. And hello, Beth. Right, we'll get cracking. We will get cracking and see how many. I thought I had your name down, Nancy. I'll put it down. Oh yes, I have got you down. I have got you down. So Facebook user C. Facebook user back at the beginning who chose C. So C is these lovely cards that a friend designed and is selling, and it's nature cards. And yes, I've got you on the list, Adele. And get rid of this dopiness. Recognize your own growth. So Facebook user, would you understand that you're a bit hard on yourself and you hold yourself back? Because I feel that this is coming in with self-doubt, and it's coming in with over the years you've been trying things, but things haven't been working out, so hence why it takes away a seed of positivity out of you. So I want to say that this is coming in to give you that recognition that you can and you will. I am, I can, I will. And to believe in yourself a bit more. A lot of times when we stumble and we have things that doesn't work out, it's because they can class as life lessons. Rise above it, okay? I know that a lot of knockbacks can kind of like deflate you, because I mean, I've been there. And but pick yourself up. It's hard, but pick yourself up and walk tall. Show yourself that you can and progress forward, if that makes any sense. I want to take you out into the world. Now this reminds me in a photograph down beside Perth in Scotland, and so I want to be out into nature, and I want to be soaking up that energies, the natural energies, not surrounded by concrete and things, so it kind of like charges up the soul. And water, so long as the water's moving rather than just sort of like stagnant and just slow. So it's bringing in changes for you as well, can I say. And but build on your self belief. Look at a tree will shed all its leaves, but it'll come back in stronger. And this is what I feel you need to do, Facebook user, if that makes any sense. And Joe, you chose C. And I want to say that, gosh, lots of you is choosing the new cards. Wayne, Sue, Maxine. would you understand that you're holding off from, I feel that there's a gathering coming for you, Facebook user. And I want you to go in there with confidence, and I want you to go in there and enjoy it, because I just feel there's a bit of holding back. And but it's a positive step forward, and it's bringing you to one with nature. So it's taken away cobwebs, and it's taken away, come out of your thoughts, and but build yourself up, right? Get your ideas into fruition and start doing it. Start doing. I feel that there's writing with you, by the way, Facebook user, and so I just hope that this makes sense for you. And that's not bad. The I haven't been seeing the chat, and I thought it was going up naturally, and it's not. So wonderful. So Wayne, Sandra, Christina, Karen, Facebook user Sharon. Right. So I hope that made sense, by the way, Facebook user. So can we go on to Nancy? And Nancy, you chose A. So you've chosen the tarot. So I want to give you the King of Pentacles, okay? Now the King comes in with gain more knowledge on situations in and around you. And instead of sort of like jumping into the deep end, if I can put it that way. And the Pentacles comes in with career, and it comes in with wealth. So he's like coming in to try and give you that more knowledge and look into things a bit more in depth. So there's a decision in and around you that's needing a bit more investigation, instead of just, yes, fine, okay, you know. And so I just feel it's not being hesitant, it's just being sensible. Now he's bringing in a lot of greens in there. So new beginnings, new starts, new life. There's a lot of grounding in there. You've got the strength of the bull coming in as well. So needing strength at this precise moment. And but also, as I said, he's sitting there very thoughtful. So would you understand daydreams, Nancy? Daydreams. And because I feel that your mind is sort of like dozing off at times, which isn't a bad thing when it's constantly on the go. It's just sort it out and take thoughts and just let them go if they're no use to you. And because you've got so much interaction in there, so much interaction there. Facebook user, if you just put down A, B, or C, and the and it's just sort of trying to make sense of things as well, because I feel that there's a few issues in and around you, but some of them is you're trying to help solve, put it that way, trying to help solve, which isn't good for you because you're harboring all this as well, and because you've got your own things to deal with as well. And it's just a case of finding that balance, okay? And only you can do that. And so the stuff that is no use to you, let it go, just like Frozen, let it go, let it go. And but I want to bring in winter for you, by the way. It's just that sparkling magpie looking roads, with all the glitters and everything. And because I just feel cleansing as well. Cleansing. Because I feel it's just coming in with cleansing. And it's just sort of like go within, go within and do a cleanse. But you also need to do a cleanse on the outside as well, if you can understand that, Nancy, because I just feel that a lot of things is sort of like pick, 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 pick. You're giving, you're giving, you're giving, but you're not getting the same back, if you can understand it. And hello, Suzanne. And just if you know what I'm trying to say, because this and this isn't working with this just now. So as I said, I only apologise again, but we are doing, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. And other than just cancelling. But Stacey, you are moving forward, okay? So it's bringing in changes, but be cautious that things that cause reading, and remember and read small print if it's documents. And because you've got a good mind on you, so I'm not sort of like dictating anything, but watch. I feel like in and around you, whether it's on the parent side or what, there's documents to be done, but don't let them jump in. Make sure that they've checked everything, if you can take it that way, Nancy. And thank you for working with me. Linda, you were after Nancy and you went for B. Busy, 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 busy bee. So you've got the magician. So you've been sending up thoughts of needing help. You're wanting something magically taken away. The magician can be a friend or a foe. And you've got lots of healing coming in, but there's an understanding in spirit as well. You've got the beautiful rainbows coming in, bringing in all the colours of the spectrum that your body's needing at this precise moment. And I want to say that there's a lot of sand on there, so grounding's needed as well. You've got the beautiful blue skies, communication, but you've also got a lot of, it's like peachy kind of yellows, peachy kind of yellows coming in there. But the yellows comes in looking for peace, but it's also looking for friendship as well. Watch out for the parrot beside you, because there's someone that sort of like repeats things with arms and legs, if you can take it that way, Linda. And but I want to say that you can manifest the life that you want. Believe in yourself. What you need will magically appear in successful beginnings. So there's projects that you want to sort of like bring into fruition, and now's the time to do it, when everything is ready in and around you. And it's time for you to have a deep breath, spend time for yourself, because you're too generous, too generous. Give, 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 give. And but you need to take a breath and take time for yourself to keep the sanity, okay? And bring in your ideas, be it change your job or just crafts or into knitting and things, and just to give you that escapism, can I say? Escapism. Am I right in saying that you like a good book? Because I kind of feel like I'm being um, drawn into a, what do you call it, a really good novel, one that just grips you and just takes you out of reality, and it just feels like you're part of that book. And this is again something that calms the brain down and soothes. And but only you can make the decisions. But be careful and keep an eye out, because I do feel like we're going to an elderly couple for this. Make sure that they know what they're doing with signing things. And thank you for working with me. Joe, are you still with us? You've taken C. So I want to give you, you are ready. Manifest, go. So can I say that your prayers, I will get this bit sorted one day. Your prayers and your thoughts that you're throwing up to the skies are being listened to, and they are helping to bring them into action. So big changes in and around you and your dreams. I want to take you into memories of just running through the fields, and I want to give you dandelions. I want to give you the daisies, and I want to give you springtime. And I'm just feeling alive. And would you understand why I'm feeling the, yeah, it's you I'm asking for, Joe. Um, would you understand you are ready, manifest, go. So your prayers and your dreams are being answered. But I'm giving you springtime, I'm giving you dandelions, I'm giving you daisies, and I'm bringing in the memories of springtime. Because you've been going back in thoughts as well and thinking of good times, because things have been just a little bit harsh for you. If I can if I can just sort of like say that. And I just feel with you that you're wanting a bit of peace, aren't you? I know that we're all striving for peace, but it's just to sort of like, would you understand lying down at the top of a hill, nice green grass, and then just letting yourself roll down the hill? I'm like bringing back a memory. And because it was like, there's a lot of laughter and there's a lot of exhilaration, can I say? And I just feel you're trying to get that times back again. But the universe and the angels is with you. And you've been finding a lot of feathers lately, haven't you? You've been finding a lot of feathers. And that's their signs to let you know that they're in and around and they are trying to help. And so it's not forever, you are progressing forward. And thank you for working with me, Joe. Nikki, are you still with us? Nikki, you were, I don't have a card. Oh, Nikki, you were any card, wasn't you? So I'll just close my eyes and just pick. So you have the Lovers. You've got the Lovers. So can I say that partnerships, the world, and relationships and work. So yes, that's what I felt when you were younger, Joe. I just felt the top of the hill, and then just nowadays it's like dodge the dog poo count, because we weren't vile when we were younger. There was rules and regulations, can I say? And so bringing in that upliftment for you. Yeah, so you've got the Lovers, Nikki, and as I said, comes in with relationships, work, and the world, and partnerships. So this is like work, home, and out with. And you've got 6, which is persevere, keep going. And I know at times that you feel like giving up, but it's perseverance brings you forward. And if you don't give up and persevere, then you kind of take that next step into something wonderful. It just feels that there's a hurdle there for you and there's no gate, and you're just trying to figure out how to get over it. Take it as a glip, and it will move forward. Will move forward. And because you give a lot of help to others and you give this advice to others, so it's time for you to listen to that advice and to step forward. But I want to say, I don't feel that this is in a relationship. I feel this is more to do working wise, if I can put it that way, because it kind of brings in a lot of would you understand hardship in a job just now? It just seems to be one thing after the other. And I feel that it's along that lines to try and just sort of like smooth it out to move forward. And because there's dreams and aspirations to, rather than just be stuck in the same place, to move forward and step up, if I can put it that way. And but as I said, they're very much a lot of support in and around you. And you're not one for asking for help, like, and you're not at the stage that you need to ask for help, but it's just getting past this glitch. And as soon as you get past this glitch, whoosh, it'll move fast. And so just keep going and keep persevering, and you'll get there. And I wish you all the best. Facebook user that chose number A way back at the beginning. you've got the Six of Pentacles, career, wealth, money. And although it's been out of balance, the Six is coming in with persevere, keep going, because you are getting to the end of the tunnel. A little bit further to go, but you're getting there. And pretty soon the balance will be scaled. The scales will be balanced. And it's bringing in that you're also helping someone in and around you as well that's kind of draining financial support. And I want to say that family members supporting. But although it's like, oh, I really couldn't be bothered doing this, I really need it for myself, it makes you feel good that you're able to help. But you would understand that there's someone that you were helping that just took liberties, because I feel that it's kind of like watch, use your intuition. You're standing on barren ground, which is ground to be developed. So your future needs to be developed, and it's you that needs to progress it. How much work do you put into it to get out the benefits that you want? And but his skills is balanced there, so you are progressing to the balance. And yes, your dreams is being listened to step forward, but you need to put the work in to achieve it, because it's not just going to be handed on a plate. And that's all I'm kind of feeling for that just now. So I hope that makes sense for you, and I wish you well. But you are like halfway there. You are getting all the problems is diminishing, if I can put it that way. Thank you for working with me. Shy, are you still with us? Shy. And I've got the Ace of Raphael for you. So Raphael comes in with the healing, he comes in with wisdom, and lots of greens in there. So they want itchy feet and wanting to move forward, changes, and to bring in new beginnings, new starts, new life. You've had a few that you've had to deal with, and it's stepping forward. Communication has been a bit of a problem, can I say? Especially if I can get my finger to it. I'll leave my finger there and move the. I'll leave my finger there and move the card. There we go. Dark communication. So there's a lot of old communication that seems to be repeated. And but there's purple coming in for the healing and to try and bring peace, because you've got the yellows behind the purple. So the yellow's peace, but it's also friendship. So you've been looking for that shoulder to lean on, can I say? And you've got some choppy waters there. So there's still a little bit more to go forward before you get that complete peace, but it's moving in the right direction. But you've got the two dolphins as well, bringing in the healing, but also the love of nature, wildlife in particular, when you're outside. And you just love seeing them in their natural habitat. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, and deep and lasting spiritual insights. Now, I want to say that the you must be working on a situation with the relationships and trying to pull things together. And because I feel that this is more bringing together rather than bringing in new. And the spiritual, keep building, because you've got the logistics and you've got the way forward. So just keep that going, keep that going. And I've just totally missed that bit that I had to give you. I want to give you February. February. I want to give you February. Can I just say to everybody that I know that a lot of card readings goes on, but do remember the cards can only advise, and it's up to the individual if they take the advice of the card. Okay, and but I love the way that cards kind of like work out. Adele, are you still with us? because we're on Adele, and you took C, which is the nature card. Oh, beautiful. Straight into autumn. Changes. Looking for something better. Looking for something a bit more exciting. Bringing in all the colours there. You've got the greens for new beginnings, new starts, new life. I can never get my fingers to the pinkies coming in for love, coming in for emotions as well, because you've fair been through the mill. Because when you see it like that, first of all, it looks like, oh dear, a bit of a mess. But you've got the straight road coming through the middle, so you're quite a person that's quite sane, can I say, and you're a person that is sensible as well. I want to say that on the other side, there's a lot of growth to be done. So there's lots of exciting things and bringing into fruition for you to come. The past, I want to say, very colourful past, and lots of thoughts goes into the past as well. But you need to move forward to the future, if I can put it that way. And yes, there's a lot in there that it's been a very, very busy past. You've been through the mill, and this is going back as well. It's not just recent, it's going back as well. But it's made you a stronger person, believe it or not, but a lot of times you don't believe it. So now you're moving on to changes, and you're moving on to bringing into fruition and getting all these buds to pop. And but you know that they're not far away, because you know that spirit does come in and around. And seasons change, and so do you. And that's the bit that finds hard, because wanting to stay in the past with the memories kind of affects the future as well. I know it's struggling, and it's bringing the future in and looking forward rather than looking with regret. And yes, it can be a lonely place. It doesn't matter how many people there is around you, it can be a lonely place depending on how you're feeling. And but watch out for your doggy visiting, because I won't tell you signs, because people can miss them because they're looking for it. And but they're not far away, not far away. And I feel that with your pops, that you had quite a good relationship with your pops. And I want to say that it doesn't matter, and there's nothing to be guilty for. Relish the conversations, the wisdom, and move forward, because he would like the best for you. Okay? And I know that when all this happens, it does strip quite a lot off of you, but you've got that strength to move forward and to step forward and move on. Yes, I know that I just feel that you are so tight together, and I shouldn't do that because that hurts. And but you'll feel him, because he won't be far away. And when you need him in the moments of despair, just call on him, talk to him, and he'll show you signs that he's listening. Okay? Because you're not on your own, darling. But just think of the strength and how far you've come for everything that has been thrown at you from school to now. And garden your future. Bring that buds into bloom. And be all you can be. I am, I can, and I will. Okay, honey bun. And I wish you well. I wish you well. And can I say, no, I think I've moved on. Sorry, I think I've moved on. Thank you for working with me, Adele. And I'll put you on my healing list to help you with the grief. And thank you for working with me. Rhonda, are you still with us? You've chosen C as well, which is the nature cards. Oof, 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 Cal, Cal, Cal. Look what you've got, blizzard. So you must be in a storm just now. if I can put it that way. So I want to say that it's trying to walk forward and move on, and but you can't see any way out of it, because would you understand stubborn in and around you rather than just the situation itself? Because I just feel it's involving a couple of other people, and I don't feel as if it's coming to fruition yet, because all stubborn. And I feel that there's a lady that if she was here on the earth plane, she would have banged all your heads together. And she feels a very strong lady. And I want to say that if she's not the mother link, I want to give you the grandmother link, but a lady who was stood up and be listened to. And because I feel that she's bringing in a lot of strength for you at this moment. And because she's been there with the tears, she's been there with the tissues, and she doesn't like how you are being made to feel. And she just wants to help you rise above it, unravel the burden, and lighten up the load, which is what you have been trying to do, you know. And she's been coming in with that strength. Frustration in and around you as well, Rhonda. And I want to say that it's not really the frustration, but would you understand where I feel that your needs are not met? Because I want to say that you bend over backwards, but when it's your turn, you're kind of, would you understand having to do it yourself? Oh, okay, then I'll put you on my healing list as well. I've just seen that. And not nice, not nice. And because she's giving you some TLC, but she's also giving you some hot drink as well. And I want to say that you would remember her toadies, her medicinal toadies. And she's just sort of like handing you a toady. And she's in and around. And but you would have felt her. And I want to go to the right side, because this sort of like gives you back to front. So I want to say that you have felt the energy on the right side, and because she was very much a maternal person, and she was very much um, in with the family and being involved in the family. And it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. But can you stop feeling sorry for yourself, she says, because not for the fact that you're ill, but for the fact that you kind of get the jobs done that you want done, because you're mentioning it, but it's kind of like being missed with others. So let it go, rest, heal, then deal with them. Okay. And I wish you well, and I hope that it's a quick recovery and not a long recovery. And thank you for working with me. The Facebook user that took C, Facebook user that was C, you have, wow, 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 wow. You've not had an easy life, have you? It's been one thing after another. You've had to fight to get to where you are now. Everything happens for a reason, which is something that you cannot understand. And yes, Sue, I'll give that to you, because I don't think Facebook user was there and you were C anyway, but it feels right to give that to you. And I want to say that it just seems to be like for day one, it's been confrontation, it's been negative, it's been emotional, it's been, why me? Why is people reacting to me that way? What am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong, Sue. It's other people. You've got to bring in the aspects of jealousy. You've got to bring in the aspects of just people being bullies, and you've got to bring in the aspect of focus just like that. And but this is bringing in a lot of strength for you. This is like the phoenix rising out of all this mess. You've got a lot of light in there. So I want to say that I want to put the past into the past, and I want to move forward. And you've been doing a lot of soul searching, and you've been doing a lot of, can I say, progression as well. So huge pat in the back. And to keep going, keep going. They know about your problems, and they are trying to help as well. and to help you take that step forward. Carry on with the cleansing, carry on with the cutting ties, and move forward for you and live your life for you. Close the ears, okay? Stop listening to others because it's negative. So start that belief, head up, walk tall, talk to the hand, face saint listening, and then take that step forward. And I hope that was okay. And thank you for working with me. And Christine, are you still there? You've got C, and you've got footsteps in the sand. And I want to say that I'm bringing in loved, you would understand a gentleman who you would walk on the beach with, and because I feel it's a gentleman's footprint. And but I want to say that the sand also comes in with needing grounding, because we're a little bit flighty just now with situations in and around. And so ground, do your grounding exercises, or lean against a tree for a few moments, or be out in nature. If you've got a safe, clean garden, barefoot in the grass. And but just get some of that grounding. Lots of memories coming in, but there's a loss of a gentleman that really hurts the heart because I just feel emotions there. And the memories coming in of walking along a beach, and trying to get that strength up for the next day. Do your grounding, and then you'll find that that will give your strength to step forward and move. And thank you for working with me. Karen, are you still with us? Because you've got A, and I am giving you the Two of Swords. Now, swords comes in with the always in your mind, always in your mind, always got thoughts, things, molehills are big blooming mountains, and you can't help yourself. If you're not got nothing to worry about, you find something to worry about. And the Two of Swords comes in with choices and decisions. So there's changes that you're needing to make in and around your life as well. She looks here as if she's kind of like bound. And for a while you were kind of bound, but you've kind of like broke free. Rose tinted glasses because you've got the blindfold on, but now you're starting to see things a lot more clearly, and you're seeing things for what they are, which is awakened you. And I want to say that breaking the ties as well, your freedom, because a lot of times you felt trapped, and it's bringing yourself into that total freedom and working for you and moving forward. Okay, so only you can do it, and get that strength in, because you're stronger than what you think and what you feel. And I wish you all the best. Suzanne, you've got A, and I want to give you the Ten of Wands. By God, you've had some burdens, haven't you? And you kind of feel as if you're still carrying that burdens. And I want to say that when you break it down, I want to say that let that burdens go. 10 is completion, full circle. Whether it's full circle to start again in a situation, but I just feel it's full circle and it's complete. So you've come to the end of situations. You've got a beautiful brown grounding path there, lots of greens, new growth, new beginnings, new life. And the lovely little homestead at the end of the path. So it's like coming home, coming home. And but will you stop taking on other folks' burdens? Because I don't feel that these are all yours. I feel that some of them's kind of like you've been drawn into, although you've been trying to stay on the edge, and I just feel that you've been drawn in. And but it's positive card for stepping forward. It's now your time, because full circle, to do what you want. If you want to sit down and read a book, sit down and read a book. If you want to have 40 winkies, have 40 winkies. Your decision, your time, your soul, your body. Okay? Just take the guilt away, because it's now your time for your fruition, if I can put it that way. And I've kind of like Right, so seeing as to we've got quite a few that haven't got any things over them. Sarah, are you still with us? I'm just going to just go like this and choose a card, okay? So Sarah, you have got the 8 of Raphael. Now Raphael comes in with a healing, comes in with strength, comes in with moving forward. But look at that, green's in there. Fruition. You are finally starting to get somewhere. And I want to say that you would understand that bridges have almost been built, because I feel that there was a broken bridge to be sorted. There's a wee casket of gold there, and it's you're starting to balance, if I can put it that way. And the 8 comes in with, but there's situations in and around you where you're still banging your head against a brick wall. The dog is companion, but there's also dogs in spirit. And I want to say the dog comes in with unconditional love, and you would just like a great big boozy, if I can put it that way. It comes in with strength and it comes in with protection. And the nature is important to you as well, and especially going in the woods. Now, if you see here, you've got a gentleman there just sort of like waiting, but up here in the shadows, you've got the outline of a gentleman there. So there's like emotions for a gentleman who's passed to spirit. And we're just trying to see the top. And there's something better waiting for you. Believe. Do what you know is right for you in a spiritual quest. So there's things that you're needing to bring into fruition to take that next step forward, and wanting to take your spiritual journey forward as well. Okay? And so please do. Please do. Hard work, but it's worth it. Hard work, but it's worth it. And Bernice, are you still with us? Thank you for working with me, Sarah. Bernice, 7 of Gabriel. I'm not too genned up in a lot of the angels, but I want to say that rebirth, basically, reliving your life, moving forward, lots of storm clouds in and around you. The burnt orange bringing in energies. I want to say bringing in, trying to sort of like stem clouds down, storm clouds down, can I say, because you've had quite a few things in and around you in the past that trying to get this hands to work to let you see. All the darkness down here is situations from the past that you've managed to move forward to. And then it's been on an even keel, and then you've kind of hit another storm, but there's lots of colours in here. So communication's the big problem. There's healing coming in, and there's also emotions coming in as well. But Pegasus is taking you out of it. Okay? So the dreams are coming in, and just that sense of freedom. Itchy feet, leaving on a jet plane. So I want to just get out of this situation, even if it's only for a few days. Settle the mind, Ken. And yeah, because there's still a little bit of, as you can see here, you've still got a little bit of storm clouds around you, but you've got the positivity of the green. Oh, goodness me. Right, I'll stick my finger there and move the card. You've got the positivity of that, it's not working, bright green there. So it's showing progression, okay? So it's not all going to be forever. It's a lot clearing at the other side, so the storm clouds is clearing. So it just still take another little bit of a time. So have the patience and ride the storm, can I say, Bernice? And then that'll take you forward and out of the situation, because I feel it's more things, rather than just one thing in and around you. I feel it's a collective, and it's just a case of sort of like one by one. But keep saying, keep moving forward, and you'll get along, okay? Positive signs there, positive colours as well. So, Naomi, wows. Neglecting yourself, aren't you? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You've lots of different greens in there, but you've also got dirty greens coming in. So there's a situation in and around you that's just needing sorted, can I say? But lots and lots of positivity in there, lots and lots of energy in there. So they're giving you energy, they're giving you the peace. You've got the calm water to just sort of like have a swim if you want to. And lots of rocks there to show you how far you have come, okay? Because situations have been a bit hard for you. Take care of yourself, cleanse and reset. So I want to say that in and around you, despite everything that's been going on, you've been looking for the peace. You're heading that way to get the peace, but you're also heading on the way for changes. And I want to say you need to sort things in and around you yourself inside. Take a lot of the dead wood away. Take a lot of the dead wood away to move forward and love yourself. Okay? And that seems to be the main message for you. Love yourself. Doesn't matter what's going on and around. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And value yourself. If you can understand that, Naomi. And you've come a long way. You've come along a lot of hurdles. You're heading up to the top to view the situation and everything around in the nature. So well done. You're getting there. You're getting there. Thank you for working with me. Nellie, you still with us? You have got, here we go, the High Priestess. Where am I? Oh, I don't know. Sorry, you've got the High Priestess, and so she's coming in with intuition. So can I say that there's things around you that is needing your intuition? You've normally got a good intuition, but you've ignored it for a wee while, and then you've regretted it, and then you think, I'm going to listen to my intuition in the future. And then a lot of times but you are starting to listen to the niggles, can I say? So she's bringing in like the black and white, and so it's like one stage you would listen, now you question, and if it doesn't seem true, then you just let it go, or else you will go and do your own investigation. But she's also bringing in peace as well, if I can give you that. And but there's some secrets to come out, by the way, so watch out for that. Or would you understand you've got some secrets to tell? Because I feel, shh, by the way she's guarding the paper. But I want to say that there's a strong faith in and around you as well. And if you can take Catholic within the family, and but a very powerful person to have on your side to take that steps forward. And so you've got the intuition, you've got the means of dealing with things, and very positive card for taking that step forward, if I can just sort of like say, and to move on. Thank you for working with me, Nellie. Michelle, are you still with us? Michelle, you might manage to get one more in before we finish. You've got, if I can get it right, King of Michael, always on your mind, in our thoughts, and making molehills into mountains. Michael is one of the big ones. I know that you go for him for anything. Principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. And I want to say that there's two of them that you would like to bring into fruition, and two that you don't believe on. You've got the beautiful green path there, and it's a bit like the Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road. Well, you're following the green road, and the green road to fruition, changes, new beginnings, new starts. But can you listen out for new life? Because I feel that there's going to be news of new life in and around you. Would you understand four-legged? I want to give new life to you, four-legged. You've got beautiful yellow roses there, bringing in peace, and because it means a lot to you. And but I want to say that there's peace to be built upon as well, because it kind of tapers out and then goes into green. So there's peace needing to be built up. The dragonfly is, can I say, changes. You've got the dove of peace, communication, bringing in peace, sorting situations out. And then you've got the owl coming in with wisdom and coming in with that intellect, coming in with that protection. Can I say looking after yourself? Because an owl is very sustainable for itself. But can you listen? There's things that you're missing on the listening front. So enhance your listening, okay? And a very positive card. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. And I'll just get one more quickly once I get onto the list. Where are we? Where are we? Wayne, are you still with us? I'm giving you the two of Ariel, choices and decisions. So there's things that you've got to make up your mind for. I'm bringing in lots of emotions as well, and I'm bringing in love as well, and I'm bringing in self-love, because give, but you're not giving to yourself. You've got the man upside down there that's signifying like the hanged man. So I want to say time to take the leap of faith, because there's things that you've got in fruition, but you haven't brought it forward. You're on top of the cliffs, up on top of the mountains there. So at times you feel like the world is your oyster, and then something comes along and goes, and but you're striving to stay at the top, if I can put it that way. View surveying all that belongs. You've got beautiful clouds in there, beautiful blues, and you're one that's quite happy for communication, friendly communication, walking along the street, hello, hello, sitting at a bus stop, getting up a conversation. That's healing for people. So you've got natural healing, Wayne, if you can understand that. And it's in your heart to help people rather than sort of like bring them down. And you don't like injustice, because you've got like the temple there, and the temple is kind of a bit like courts, so you don't like injustice. You like peace, and there's that connection to the angels and to the spirit, which is very strong with you. And I want to say it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once. This is like working for a living, doing spirit work, doing healing, helping in the, can I say, what do you call it? Oh, come back, brain, you've done well so far. Um, Counselling and other things, in making work fun, because all work makes Jack a dull boy. But you have managed the balance. And on the whole, I feel totally contented with you, Wayne. And it's absolutely wonderful. And I wish that you could bottle it and share it with others. And because we would all love to have that feeling. And when you make a friend, you make a friend. You don't stab them in the back. And that's a wonderful card. Absolutely wonderful. And it's a pleasure to have at the end of my session. Thank you. And I hope that that's okay for you, Wayne. And I want to thank you all for supporting. I want to say thank you to Stace for being my techno buddy. And thank you to Veronica for building up all these techno sites. Beautiful, out in nature, surveying all that you see. And don't try too hard, because when we try too hard, we build hurdles and we build blockages. Just keep the flow, keep the flow. But the best thing you can do, Wayne, is when you're just sitting in the quiet, just sit and remember the protection of love and light. Close your eyes and just ask your guides to come in. Feel the difference in the energies. Thank them, get them to step out. Ask philosophers to come in, feel the difference in, because when you're strengthening that, you're strengthening your guides and your philosophers, and you're learning the energies, and then you're taking it the next step further. Okay? And because that's one of the things that I teach in the development circle that we have, and basics. Work on from the basics. Try not to run before you can walk, because it's patience. And because they're willing to work. I just feel you oozing with natural healing and conversation. That does wonders for people. But you have got the empathy to feel how people feel as well. That you've just got that intuition on how to approach and how to deal with. And thank you for working with me, Wayne. But as I said, just keep building it, but take the word trying away, because that builds blocks. Let it flow. Okay? And thank you for working with me. And thank you, everyone, once again. It makes me feel really good. And bless you.